Can you hear me?
No, I can't hear you. I'm reading your lips.
Ah,
Can you hear
pues.
me in your headset?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No, your shit's fucked. Wiggle it. Wiggle it up and down. No. Wiggle your shit
Did
up
that
and
do
down.
anything? Hello?
I can't hear shit.
Ah,
Mute it and then
pues.
unmute it.
Okay, hold on. Hello? Can you hear me?
It's oh shit. Hang on. I think that's me. It's probably me. Hold on. Yeah, that was me. Okay, can I hear you? Let's try.
Hello,
Yeah,
hello,
okay. That was me. You
hello.
want to know why?
¿Por qué guay?
Because the F5 fucking refresh is also the fucking mute button.
Of course.
All right. Are you about ready to kick this shit off?
Let's do it.
Do we got to get anything else out of our system before we set it off? You got a
Uh,
firecracker to light? Anything like that?
no. But we're up to
No?
like 300 likes on Facebook, you know? We're just
Pretty
shy.
close. Yeah, just
Yeah.
shy. Yeah.
Are people commenting?
Yeah, they're starting to. Starting to. Yeah.
Ándale. Okay. Oh, did you see
Mm.
that post by Luna Lemieux?
Mm-hmm.
She was
Yes.
saying that she
Well,
made a
which one?
post and it didn't show up, y que la chingada, and then so she's trying.
No, Luna Lemieux her shit did show up.
Oh,
It's
it did.
other,
Okay.
yeah, it's your friend Julie didn't show up. Or,
Oh, right.
yeah,
The
or Julia.
tatuajada or some shit like that.
Yeah,
Tatuada.
tatuada. Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit hasn't shown up yet.
Okay. Yet.
But yet.
Okay.
But be patient. If you're posting reviews on Apple Podcasts, it takes a little while to pop through. So I think Luna Cat's review took a couple days. So
Oh, okay,
anybody
good.
who's posting reviews, really appreciate it. That's very cool.
Oh yeah.
Very, very cool.
Oh yeah.
Helps us
Well.
out and helps the algorithm
Oh yeah.
and they're entertaining to read. So
Oh Jay, we have another announcement, about
mm,
YouTube.
yeah, I got a few videos uploaded so far. So one or two of them should be ready to go. If you go search on YouTube Taco Friday Podcast,
Right now?
all one word. Yeah, if you want to see it.
Yeah, shit.
But yeah, you can check that shit out. I think it should
YouTube.
show. Go to the YouTubes.
Todo YouTubes.
To YouTubes. Hola, YouTube.
YouTubes. ¿A dónde estás?
You know what I'm saying?
Eso sí.
Eso sí, ¿qué es? Remember that
Eso
fucking
sí.
sorry ass? That
Yep.
sorry fucking commercial? Who the fuck thought that they could learn how to speak Spanish from just
Jay,
learning English words?
if you just learn how to spell socks, you can say in Spanish with a great accent. What is eso sí? Eso sí. That
Eso sí.
yes.
Eso sí, ¿qué es?
¿Qué es?
They were trying to make
What is it?
they're they're trying to make the argument that shit meant that's what it is.
Oh,
No.
no.
No, stupid.
Did you say we had a listener in Spain?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Are you telling me that we have chicanada going across the ocean?
Hell yeah.
All the way to the motherland? España?
Sí, señor.
And then we got people in Canada también?
Person.
One person. Okay, but still they're representing.
That's it, man. That's a big country to be represented by one person.
All right, well, I want to make sure this gets in there. Bonjour, mes amis en Canada. Je voudrais tacos. Merci. What do you think,
You're not
Jake?
going to get fucking good tacos in Canada. No.
Wait, what?
They might do poutine tacos.
No,
I think it's Canada Day today.
It is.
Yeah.
It is, as a matter of fact.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Dang,
Is that why
that's
you?
crazy.
Is that
Canada
why you
has a
visited
whole
Diane?
day.
Is that why you visited Diane?
Diana.
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 La
Dirty
La Diana.
Diana.
La Diana.
La Diana. Órale, Diana.
Órale, Diana.
No, that didn't even occur to me. I just was missing her, so I just drove to
Oh,
see her.
pues.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Damn it. All right. Pues, how's she doing? She good?
Yeah, she's good. She's got more work than she can handle.
That's great.
Yeah, it is.
That's
It is great.
All right. Well, buddy,
All right.
I'm ready to go when you're ready to go. Dale
I
gas,
am
vámonos.
ready to go.
All right.
Let's roll in 3, 2, 1. Taco Friday and the Taco Friday podcast. I'm your host, Jaydog. And this is my buddy, Eric.
Órale, Jaydog, ¿qué pasó?
¿Qué pasó, güey? Eric.
Yes, sir.
What the fuck is going on?
Damn it, Jay. I don't know about you guys over there where you are, but it's hot as balls out here in the desert right now, man.
Oh, fuck, man. Yeah, well, in the desert, I guess it's going to be hot as balls. How hot are balls, Eric?
Well, if balls are as hot as the desert, about 110 right now.
Oh, shit.
Yes, it's true.
That's like working on the fucking roof without any beer hot.
Right?
That is crazy.
Así es.
Uh-huh. SOC.
Eso sí. KS.
KS.
You know what's
God
funny?
Damn it. What?
There was a guy that I was talking to a couple of days ago, and everything I said, he was just trying to agree with me, right? And he just kept saying, eso sí. Eso
Wow.
sí.
Wow.
Eso sí.
That's like the equivalent of saying, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. No, fucker, you actually, that's what I'm saying.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and what you're saying is that's what I'm saying.
Right. That's cheating.
Yeah, there's a big difference between me coming up with unique thought
right.
and you saying that you're saying that even though you didn't say any of it, I said it all.
That's right. It's
actually, I did all the fucking work.
I did all the work.
and
you're just chiming in.
Yeah, you're like that guy in the jail in the Eddie Murphy movie. He goes, yeah.
That's totally true. Well, that's what I was telling him. I was like, oh yeah, I like it out here in the desert and it gets pretty hot. Eso sí. And I was like, okay, yeah, well, I tried some of the food out here. It's pretty good too. Eso sí. And I'm like, oh man, are you gonna put every tense known to man on eso sí so you don't have to actually say shit to me? Is that what you're saying? Eso sí.
Way.
Damn it.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Well, at least he added C to it.
I got a funny story.
Go ahead.
Well, but I think I'm jumping the gun. I think we were going to talk about language and the foibles of language arts.
Wait. Before I want to get into that because that shit is fucking hilarious to me.
All right.
Okay, look. Okay, let's get this shit out of the way. Eric, it's damn near the 4th of July, man.
All right.
It's the nation's birthday.
Oh shit, that's true. Yes.
Yeah.
That's true.
And I don't even know how old we are. I really don't give a fuck. My point is this.
All right.
Mexicans love the fucking 4th of July, man.
Oh, that's true.
There's drinking.
Yes.
And there's explosives. And
yes.
really, I don't know how much better it gets. And you get to get back at all the fucking dogs in the neighborhood who've been barking every fucking morning while you're trying to fucking sleep.
Eso sí. It's true. No, it's true.
Fucking true, man.
No, I mean, I've been hearing firecrackers in LA since last month, bro.
Yeah,
Last
fucking
month.
4th of July starts on June 12th.
But you know the funny thing is there was no fireworks stations open then. Where the fuck are these guys getting all these pinches cuetes from?
Dude, because Mexicans don't. Are you new, fucker? Mexicans don't buy fireworks at the fucking fireworks stand, stupid. They buy them from each other. They just
but
manifest.
Where are they getting them from, Jay?
I don't fuck. What are you, a cop? Fucking don't ask fucking stupid questions, man. Just, it's like when you went to the party with all the fucking 14 and 15-year-olds and then they were all carrying beer and you said, where the fuck did you get beer? And they just said, I got beer.
Damn it, Jay.
It's better if you don't ask. Plausible deniability.
Man. They're over here popping cuetes at all hours. Some of us try to sleep.
Yeah.
They scare the dogs, they scare the cats, they scare the chivos, they scare the random rooster that shouldn't even be in a residentially zoned urban community, but somehow I still hear a fucking rooster crow at 6 o'clock in the morning, but ni modo. I'm not judging.
Oh, shit. That fucking rooster, though. God damn it.
How the fuck do you live in an urban area that is zoned exclusively for urban living, and I'm still hearing,
well,
what is that?
It's a way of life, Eric. Trying to take our way of life.
Damn it. Well, you know what? I agree. I think Mexicanos do I think they love the 4th of July. It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Two favorite things.
It's a beautiful thing.
But you don't celebrate it the same way when you're Mexican. You celebrate it with illegal shit. Aerial fucking fireworks are very important.
Yes.
Particularly the ones that shoot from your hand.
Yes.
You know, the one that you can hold where you're in like 50% danger of blowing off your fucking hand every single time.
Yes. And you can't forget the damn the ones that like really explode and pop real loud, the pinches
firecrackers.
Pinches firecrackers.
How the fuck do you forget that term?
I haven't had any beer today. I was saving myself for the 4th of July, but maybe I should just go get a cold one real quick. In fact, Jay, I'm gonna go get a cold one real quick.
No.
Keep talking.
You need to go back to day drinking.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hold on. I gotta get a beer. Keep talking, Jay. It's okay.
Oh shit.
Damn it.
So we're just going to while Eric stumbles his way to the fucking refrigerator, we're just going to have a one-on-one, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, if you know anybody who has a drinking problem, I encourage you to contact Alcoholics Anonymous. Now, you won't find Eric there because he's no fucking quitter. You see, Eric's been drinking since the age of 6, and he didn't stop since the very first day of first grade.
Damn it.
When he told his teacher, listen, bitch, nobody tells me what the fuck to do.
Oh, man, that takes me back. Oh, that takes me back. Do you remember those stupid-ass Pepito jokes? And Pepito say, remember those stupid ass Pepito jokes that we used to tell each other in school all the time?
No, man, I remember Dirty Johnny, but I don't
Oh, little dirty
remember.
Johnny.
Yeah, Dirty Johnny, but I don't remember
Damn it, that takes me
Pepito.
back.
No.
Pepito say, I don't remember any of the damn jokes, but
Mm.
all right,
All right.
Jay.
Yes. What's your brand of
I
choice?
I noticed that my memory is slipping, so I got a little bit of liquid memory enhancer. Tonight, I'm drinking a little bit of ultra light Michelob.
Oh man, because you got to sober up. So
Because I'm trying to sober up.
Chingalo, man.
Because I'm an essential worker, Jay.
Oh shit. I think it's really
Damn it.
important. I think you need to go back to day drinking.
Oh, pues, oh shit, it's 9:30, pues.
Oh shit.
That's fine. Oh shit.
So Eric,
Dime.
let's talk a little bit about the difference between Mexicans with an X and
Oh yeah.
and Mexicans with a T.
Well,
See, it's a subtle
no,
difference if you're not listening.
that's true.
It's just it could go right by you.
Well,
But
I gotta
go
say,
ahead.
most Mexicans they have an ex somewhere,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that bitch keeps calling.
Yeah.
She
No doubt.
texts. She don't.
Yeah.
She hasn't gotten the message that the shit's over.
Your
Then
Mexican exes keep texting. God
that's
damn
it,
it.
and that's a
Full of
thing.
exes. It is.
It's a thing,
Oh man. Well, do
and
they all live in Texas?
I think many of them they hail from Texas.
All my exes live in Texas, Eric.
Damn it. I'm trying to think. Okay, so
Yes.
am I a Mexican or am I a Mexican?
Well, no, you're definitely far and away. See, you should know this, man. Know
See, but
thyself.
I
To
think I'm
thy
too
own
close.
self be true.
I'm too close to
You're
this.
too close to the trees.
I'm too close to it. It's
Yeah.
like when a racist says that they're not racist because they have a brown friend.
Oh fuck.
It's like that. They're too close to it.
You are far and away a Mexican, man. And here's how you know the difference.
I'm
First
a
of all,
Mexican. I'm not a Mexican.
no, man. You're not
Oh
at all a
shit.
Mexican. A Mexican,
Oh shit.
a Mexican is like a Mexicano. Like a
Like from Mexico.
Mexicano from Mexico. Exactly.
Oh shit.
It's a
Okay, well that's true.
Mexican
I've never even been to Mexico. I've never even been to TJ.
dude. I know, which is weird
I
because
know.
you talk like such a fucking beaner.
Ah, Beaner. What a what a lovely
I love that fucking term, man.
descriptor. It
I
makes me feel
love that shit.
all brown and fuzzy,
Yeah, brown and warm inside.
brown and warm. It warms my cockles.
So Mexicans have been here like at a minimum of 2 generations, but generally like 3, 4 Mexicans. Mexicans. You know,
All right. All
I mean, we think of like we think of we th- like we think of Mexicans as well. First of all, Mexicans are like the first fusion culture. If you think about it,
yeah,
like they're here, they're in America. Basically, the border kept moving, but they didn't.
yeah. See, okay, now like you just described me as a Mexican, and I never would have described myself that way. I
Yeah.
always think of myself as like a Chicano light, or more. Well, I'm just saying, but
like that fucking Michelob Ultra.
like
You're
the
drinking.
Michelob Ultra I'm drinking right now. No, but I see myself definitely steeped in my Gen Xness, and I also identify as a Chicano. So I'm like in the middle. I'm kind of like an Exercano, you know?
Oh.
And I think
Dude,
Gen X Chicanos have a different kind of worldview
are you a
about shit.
genet? Are you a genetican?
I think I'm a Genetican. Because I don't identify with this Latinx y que la chingada. That's not my
No,
movimiento. But
no,
neither
that's madre.
neither am I like puro Chicano. Like I wasn't like rioting and shit, walking out of schools and shit. I wasn't, I wasn't a part of the no grapes y que la chingada with Cesar Chavez, but my dad was. It was
Mm-hmm,
close. I was adjacent. I
mm-hmm,
mean, I remember not being able to eat grapes for a few weeks, but I wasn't a part of the movimiento,
mm.
you know?
Yeah, I got you.
So I'm just saying.
Well, stand with Cesar Chavez, Eric.
Stand with Cesar Chavez. I mean, I know what the UFW is, but I mean, it's like I don't.
Nah, man. That's
I
that's all.
don't
That's all before us. That's all ground that's been
yeah,
laid already.
yeah,
No, man. No, Mexicans are. I mean, just they're brown people in the U.S. is basically what Mexicans are, and Mexicans are like, depending on who's saying it, it's almost a pejorative. You know what I mean? It's almost
yeah,
like an insult.
yeah.
Depending, he's a fucking Mexican. You know,
Right.
he's
Well,
one of those damn dirty Mexicans.
yeah,
But Mexican is like how other, like it just flies off the tongue. That's how other Chicano American, Mexican Americans refer to one another. I just hear that
yeah,
pronunciation a lot, Mexican. The matter of fact, that's the way it comes out of my mouth. And I just thought, oh, that's crazy that there's a distinction there anyway. And I got to thinking, there's a whole host of shit that Mexicans say um, that is different from the rest of the population. It's like almost a different. It's beyond dialect. It's
okay,
beyond just an accent.
okay.
It's almost like if you don't say shit this way, like your fucking older cousins will kick the shit out of you for being fucking
Trying to be
like
too white?
for trying to be too white. Exactly.
No, that's true. Yeah, I've had this
Yeah.
conversation a few times, so don't worry.
Yeah, right. Okay, you got me. You got me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm gonna go, and then you're gonna. I asked you to do some fucking homework on this. Are you
Yes,
ready?
Jay.
Okay, well,
I
fucker.
did
I
my
mean,
homework.
okay, all right, all right. Fuck,
Damn it.
man,
I didn't like doing my homework.
I don't want to make you stand on the fucking wall while all the other kids go to recess. Hold
Wow,
on.
damn it.
Yeah, all right. So I'm gonna start.
Okay,
'Cause
you start. You start.
my favorite one is the word stupid, right? But
Oh, and man, that's a tough one too.
yeah, it is. It is. And
It's a tough one.
you've got to know how to pronounce this word because it's such an
Yes.
important part of the conversation.
Yes.
So you can't say stupid, stupid, stupid.
Mm-hmm.
No, you have to say stupid.
Stupid.
Stoopet. Stupid.
Yes. Stupid.
Stupid. All right.
Mm-hmm. That's
Yeah.
true.
It's really
That's
important.
true. And what's crazy about the word stupid? And like if you call somebody stupid in English, it's like
Hmm.
you're just saying, okay, they're kind of tonto, kind of
Hmm.
like, but you call somebody estúpido or estúpid, you know, that is a major, that is an affront. You're like talking shit.
Yeah, but I know, but if if your cousin, especially the girls, man, the girls love to use stupid. You're
That's true.
stupid, you're
That's true.
stupid.
Right. Don't be
Yeah.
stupid.
Oh, you're so stupid.
Yeah, you're so stupid. That's true.
Love to say that shit. It's like the
You're so
go-to fucking insult.
stupid.
It's like when they actually think you're funny, but
Right, right,
they don't want to admit it because they
right.
want
They
you to
don't.
chase them around and you know.
Le gustan el pedo.
Yeah, they want. Yeah, exactly. They fucking play
Le
grab
gusta el
ass with
pedo.
you.
Oh, my grandma used to say that all the time. Le gusta el pedo, la cabrona.
All
But
right,
grandma,
your turn.
but grandma, she says that she doesn't want Hector, to like be calling her. No, esa cabrona le gusta el pedo. I'm like, wait a minute. She likes his farts?
She likes the fart? What? I
She
don't get
likes
it,
the
Grandma.
farts, grandma?
Don't be stupid. And then she
Don't be
fucking hits
stupid.
you.
And then she hit me and then leave. So
Send
okay,
your ass
my
to the
word.
room.
Now I'm
Yeah.
I'm gonna mess with you, Jake, because you
All
say
right.
this word this way. Are
Oh
you ready?
shit.
Are you
Yeah,
ready?
go. Yep. All right.
All right, Jake.
Dale. All right,
All
throw
right.
gloves, man. Let's go.
All right. Mayonnaise.
Oh, fuck me, man.
You say
Yes.
mayonnaise.
Yes,
The word
I
is
do.
mayonnaise. And your ass says mayonnaise.
God damn it, it's true. I say mayonnaise.
But I've been giving you shit about that word for years.
For years, man. I know it's true. It's like, where's fucking the Y in that shit? You're right.
Yeah,
It's mayonnaise. Well, I'm a fucking man. It's mayonnaise.
It's mayonnaise.
All right. How
All
about
right,
this
all right.
one?
It's your turn.
How
Your turn.
how about this one? How about the number 7?
Oh shit!
You don't say 7. Nobody says fucking 7.
What are they saying?
They say Savin. 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 Like Savin up.
Oh,
So we're gonna.
yeah, that's true, huh? 7-Up. Yeah, that's true.
How's Mijo today? Oh, he just barely turned 7 today.
That's true. I've never even noticed that. I'm totally nose blind to that stinky shit right there. Oh my god. I just got woke right now.
Oh shit! Hey, wake the
Or
fuck
maybe
up.
the beer's kicking in. I don't know.
Yeah.
Damn it,
Yeah.
that's profound.
Oh man, 7.
7.
That's the number. It's the luckiest number too. Go on.
Damn, I know. Shit.
All right. Your turn. Go.
Okay, my turn. Okay, so I notice that a lot of Mexicanos have trouble saying the word school. It always comes out school.
Really?
It's school.
It's a school?
Or school. It's always there's always this E sound that is on the front, but their emphasis on the oo sound is long. It's like, why are you putting so much emphasis on the word oo? School. No, it's school. It's school? No. School, motherfucker. School. You know that place that you refuse to go? School.
Where
Not
you learn
school.
you learn to pronounce that shit if you went there.
Damn it.
Oh, fuck, man. And while we're on that, dude, they hang that shit out like fucking dude, Mexicans like they hang words out forever.
Yeah.
Right? Like you gotta hang that shit. That's a perfect example. Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, or you're stupid.
You're
man.
stupid.
Yeah, you're so stupid. You're stupid.
What?
Oh man, 7.
Right. Damn it.
All right. This one's for the old ladies. The old ladies do this shit. Like by old I mean like women in their like they're 65, 70, 75. They can't say goddamn. They just can't they can't just say goddamn.
That's true.
They say goddamn it. G-O-T like got milk but
true.
goddamn it. They say goddamn it.
So true.
Or you damn it. Or you got damn it. Or you got damn it.
Or you got damn it.
Yeah, you got damn it.
You, got damn it. You got damn it. I did. Where did I get it?
I do? Where? Wow. How did I acquire this, damn it?
Oh man, that's my grandma right there, dude. When she'd get
Yeah.
mad at you and she
Yeah.
had to yell at you in English so that you would feel
Yeah.
the actual pain of what she was saying,
Mm.
she'd be like, "You damn it!" She put all kinds of emphasis on that shit. Like, I curse you and all those that come after you for generations to pass.
And
You damn it! Like,
okay, shit.
cálmate, grandma, cálmate. I just ate the last Twinkie. ¿Qué más quieres? It was.
Oh man. Damn it. Damn it. Carry that shit out.
I do that shit myself. Damn it. That's true. I totally do that.
Ay, cabrón.
Oh, man. All right, your turn.
All right. No. I came up with that. God damn it. It's your turn. That's
Oh
mine.
shit! It is. Okay, that's yours.
Okay. Don't talk into the fucking bottle, stupid.
Oh, sorry.
All right.
Sorry. I had to get the last drop.
Okay. All right.
Hold on a minute. Hold on.
You gotta roll it around. Get that edge.
That last little gota. That's mine. I paid for that shit. Okay.
Good
now,
money.
this is an interesting word. The word is cheap, as in inexpensive.
Yes. Okay.
Often, it comes out sounding like the word ship.
Oh.
Or sheep.
But never
a ship
cheap.
Like a sailing vessel.
Yeah.
Or a sheep like a pinche borrega. Dang, these shoes are sheep.
Oh man, it's pretty cheap.
No, they're shoes. They're shoes. No,
they're
that's a good price. They're pretty cheap. No,
they're not. They're ugly shoes.
They're ugly, first off.
and we're not buying them because they're at the remate, and I can't trust it.
That's right. And I think actually they're a little more expensive than they should be. They're not cheap.
No, they're Tikes. All right.
Yeah, so the word ship becomes cheap, becomes sheep.
Mm-hmm.
It's you definitely have to depend on context clues. Figure out what the hell on that word.
Oh man. All right. How about this one? So I think there's some contrast because you're talking about maybe second generation fuckers, and I'm definitely talking about like third generation and beyond.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I think we're still in the fucking correct like Paleozoic era when it comes to Mexicans. But we might be on the on the cusp of a different epoch. Anyway, so all right, how about this one? Just fucking or fucking. Fucking.
Oh yeah.
It's fucking like.
Oh yeah.
Like Joaquin, but fucking. It's FUKEEN. Fucking. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fucking shit, Eric.
Yeah, that fucking beach. That fucking bitch. They'll say bitch just fine.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking. Oh yeah. Oh, Mexicans they excel at saying the word bitch.
Oh yeah.
You stupid fucking bitch. Fucking. Fucking bitch.
It's like you spent too much emphasis on bitch and not nearly enough attention to fucking.
Yeah, you need to go back to a school anyway, to learn how to say fucking bitch. All right, so go ahead.
Okay, so you brought up the word fucking, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay, so
I've got a corollary to that too, by the way. I've got a corollary.
You want to just go ahead and go there now? I can wait.
Oh shit. Okay, you can hold yours? All right.
Yeah,
all right, cool. All right, the corollary is fucked up. You don't just say fucked up.
All right.
especially if you're fucking cholo.
I was a kid.
This is one of those that hangs out there too. Man, that's fucked up.
That's
Like
fucked up. Yeah, that's true.
fucked
That's
up.
true.
And like
Emphasis
you
on the
don't even
up.
yeah, and you don't even get to the P. It just hangs on the UH. I'm like fucked
Yes.
up. Oh, man, don't be
Yep.
fucked up.
Don't be fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
Like the
Yeah,
P is like
yeah,
almost an
yeah.
afterthought.
Yeah, exactly. It's almost a silent P.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. A
Or go,
silent P.
man. Go.
So my word is not quite fucking.
Hmm.
It's the word focus. You need to
Focus.
focus your attention. Invariably though, when an English challenged individual tries to say focus, it winds up sounding like fuck us. You need to fuck us. Well, one could argue that your wages demonstrate that that's already happened. You need to fuck us. Excuse me?
Oh, so I beg your pardon, ma'am? Excuse me?
Rogelio's not doing very good in school. I know. I tell him he needs to fuck us. Like that. I've heard
Oh,
it.
man. Oh,
I've heard it.
wow.
Okay. So since we're talking about fuck us, I have a little story to interject here real quick.
All
May
right.
I?
Yes.
So one of the things, this is not exactly the same issue linguistically, but it is pretty damned funny. And I'll try to be brief.
All right.
All right. Oh, like brief. Like I can't brief.
Oh.
Anyway. Eric gives a special nod to George Lopez. Ding.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
But okay. So I was working at a nonprofit agency, and we'll just say that this particular lady, who was very religious, very like straight and narrow, does everything that's asked of her, that kind of thing, right? Well, she had been working with this program that I had just recently joined for a number of years prior to me joining the program. And one day I got assigned to be this lady's counselor. Okay. And so she came into my office, and it turns out that somebody had reviewed her file and they had given her a preliminary approval for the purchase of a home. And she was not interested in that particular approval because it wasn't for the dollar amount she was hoping for, right? And I was kind of like upset with this lady because I'm like, you know how hard it is to get through this program, how hard it is to actually get to the qualification stage, and you're not availing yourself of this opportunity, you know? And I couldn't have this conversation with her in English. I had to have it with her in Spanish. Well, I suffer from having learned very informal Spanish. I never took not one Spanish class in school. So
that's pretty fucked up.
I know I'm fucked up. Well, here's what happened. So I'm figuring, okay, I have to explain this to this lady in Spanish. Now, much of the Spanish that I have learned over the years has come to me from salsa music, you know. So I'm accustomed to hearing Puerto Rican and Cuban Spanish as a part of my understanding of Spanish. So I'm holding the paper in front of the lady and I'm showing her the dollar amount and I'm pointing to it and I'm like, Señora, esta oportunidad está buenísima. Cógelo bien.
Cógelo.
I told this woman, cógelo bien. Now, I thought I was telling this woman, you need to grab this opportunity and take hold of it. You know, make good use of what God has given to you, kind of thing. Okay, so I'm not quite yelling it, but my coworkers hear this And I can only imagine the looks on their face because my boss walks in and she's looking at me like, Eric, what the hell are you telling this woman? And I'm like, oh, hi, Maria. And she's just like, Eric, what's going on in here? And I'm like, well, I'm telling the señora que, she needs to cógelo bien. And her eyes just bulged out of her face looking at me like, what are you can't talk to our clients like this. This is not the street, pendejo. And I'm like, I don't understand what everybody's issue is. I'm telling her, when God gives you lemons, you make lemonade. When you get an approval, you take it. Cógelo bien. I don't understand the problem. And the whole office by this time was like, why is Eric telling this religious woman to fuck the shit out of this opportunity? Where did he think that was an appropriate course of action? Later, everybody pulled me aside and they were ready to discipline me. They were ready to tell me, Eric, you cannot bring the street language into the office like this.
God damn it.
Yeah. So
hey.
That's my story.
Hey, did she fucking sign?
She did.
All right, then shut the fuck up then. All right, god damn it.
She did. She took the qualification and she's still living in that home that she bought.
God damn it. Exactly. Thank you.
I just had to share that. I don't know if I ever told you that story.
No, that's the first time I fucking heard that. That's funny as shit.
Oh my god, man.
Oh my god.
Crazy, huh?
That's the shit. Oh man. All right. Well, when we come back from the break, I want to talk about Mexicans trying to come up in the world just like that lady, man. Because and Erica, I want to talk about the prime rib of fucking jobs for Mexicans. I want to talk about the fucking just the cream, the fucking the ambrosia of fucking jobs for Mexicans. The one that when Mijo lands this shit, everybody's eating from the front end of the fucking cow, man.
Damn it. When he gets that job with the landscaper, right?
Nope. No, man. No, sir. When he gets that job with the county. We're going to talk about that county job. That sweet, sweet county bread, homie.
That sweet county money.
Yes, sir. Right after the break. Taco Friday and the Taco Friday podcast. We're talking jobs for Mexicans. It's like the government program you wish would exist. It's like that jobs program they always keep promising, man.
Damn it, Jay.
Eric, why the fuck is that county job the holy grail of jobs for Mijo?
Oh man. The county job.
Yeah, what the fuck? Or with the city.
Yeah, the county. Oh, the city. Exactly.
Yeah, the city, that's another one of those fucking words. Yeah. The city. He works over at the city.
He works at the city.
He works at the city what? At the city bar? The city strip club? What the fuck? No, the city.
That's true.
Or the county, though, man. He gets that job with the county.
County?
That's the top of the line job.
The county job is a lot like Brigadoon, you know.
What the fuck?
The hiring window only opens like once every 100 years. It's like that.
Right.
And a lot of times you need a buddy or a friend or a family member to help you get in to that application period so that you can actually get in the running.
Yes, I got you. He helped me. Oh, that's another one. Help.
He helped me.
Exactly. He helped me. Helped HALP. Help.
Yep.
He helped me get into the county.
Yes. Yeah, because a lot of those county jobs, I mean, let's just face it. They make you take tests. They make you test into that shit, and then if you don't score high, then you're
Then you
gonna
got to
go to
get
the
your friend
bottom.
to. Then you got to get your friend to help you out,
They gotta help you.
and they got to help you out.
Now I will tell you this. Now, a good compensating factor on that is a lot of Latinos go into the military and they plug in that veterans preference, and that does help.
Mm,
That does help
oh shit.
because they do get a few extra points.
Nah, man, but I knew a lot of guys from the block that got that fucking county job right out of went to college or whatever and
Yeah.
got their 2 year or 4 year or whatever, and then they got that job with the county,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like, oh yeah, shit, got that job with the county. Mother's like, oh my
Oh yeah.
god, he's like, mijo, got the fucking county job. This is fucking tears in her eyes and
All of
shit.
our dreams are gonna come true, Migo. I just know it.
Exactly. Oh fuck you, Bob. Why
And
couldn't it
said,
have been you?
couldn't it have been you?
Oh, Bob, why couldn't you have fucking died, you dumbass?
So bad.
Shit.
That is so bad.
Oh my god, dude. I don't. What is it? Is it the benefits, the stability, the fact they can't fucking fire you even if you're a complete dumbass? I mean, what is that shit?
You know what? I mean, I don't want to sit here and be fucked up, but
Fucked up.
you're fucked up. But if you spend a lot of your lifetime dealing with the county, trying to get benefits, trying to get identification cards and shit, trying to fucking get child care, trying to deal with child support, man, when one of your people actually gets on the inside of that shit, shit, you just came up, fool. Just saying. Just saying.
God damn it.
God damn it.
God damn it. Dude. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's like having a guy on the inside.
It's like having the inside man.
Yeah, exactly. And then you're always going to what?
And you can get bilingual pay. A lot of people, they get all happy about bilingual pay. They get a bump for bilingual pay.
Shit. Damn. Yeah, that's some pretty good shit.
It's true.
What do they
I'm
pay?
just saying. I don't know. I've never had a county job.
Oh, man. Fuck. Man, that'd be so good.
But I worked for the city.
Jingo.
My mom was happy, but she wasn't as proud of me as she could have been.
No, she's like you. I seen more for you, son. I seen more.
I seen more.
I always seen more for you.
You just have to focus. You need to focus your attention.
Focus your attention.
And go back to school.
Go back to school, stupid.
Go back to school, stupid.
You've been having this problem right now barely since you were 7 years old.
This problem. Oh, that's another one right there.
Oh, problem. Oh, my God. Leave out the whole B, man. It's like you left out a whole fucking consonant. Totally. Problem. Yeah. What's your fucking problem?
What's your fucking problem? Problem. Problem. Problem.
Yeah, it's like it's like Gollum from Lord of the Rings.
Right. There you go.
A problem.
My precious cabrones.
Damn. Are there other jobs like that? Like the one at the county? Are there like just holy grail fucking jobs? There's not, I don't know. That's like
okay. I got one. It's not quite working at the county, but when you get that job working in the kitchen at the Unified School District.
Oh shit.
You know?
An office job though, like in the office for like the women, Because it's
Yeah,
never men that work the fucking office at the school.
rarely,
It's
rarely.
it's 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 Mexican women. They get
Yeah.
that shit. They get those jobs, man.
Mm-hmm.
Never.
That's true.
Actually, I can tell you, I've never, ever, not once have I seen a Mexican man working in the fucking office at a school. 0% of the time have I
Nope.
seen a Mexican man, but I've seen a fuck ton of Mexican women doing that shit.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's like, that gets you entree into the county job because you can use your experience. Fíjate,
Right.
experience.
Experience, cabrones.
Fíjate, it's
Mm-hmm.
experience that you had working for the school district.
Wait a minute, Jay. Is it
District
experience or is it experience?
experience, ET.
Experience. Okay, just
It's
checking.
yeah. And it's not school district with a T at the end. It's district CK.
District. Yes, school district. Highway. That's totally true right there.
Oh shit, man.
Damn.
Oh, God damn it.
It's
Mexicans
true.
are Mexicans are so fucking stupid.
Damn it.
God
Damn it.
damn it.
God damn it.
We really need to look into another fucking line of ethnicity
I know, right?
because
We need
being
to
associated with
figure
that
something else
shit,
out.
I don't know, man. I don't know if our reputation can continue to support it.
Damn it. I love it when straight up Mexicans or whoever, they
What are
try to
the
come off as like, oh, I'm not Mexican, I'm Italian.
Oh fuck.
Or oh
No,
no,
bitch. No,
I'm
you
not
are
Mexican, I'm
fucking
Spanish. Like, fool,
okay. Fool, you're from fucking
really?
Juarez. Shut the fuck
Really?
up.
I still see the pinche nopal on your forehead, and you're over here trying to tell me you're Italian?
Yeah, your fucking head's still shaped like a fucking cone, bitch. The
Right?
fuck?
Right? Chiapas,
Fuck,
man. Come on.
man. Your parents are still fucking worshiping corn. Shut the
Right?
fuck up.
Oh, gee.
Mm, mm,
I'm glad you said that.
mm.
I'm glad you said that. It brought up something I learned about just this week that I wanted to share with you.
Oh shit.
Did you know that the corn tortilla has been around since they estimate since 10,000 BC?
Fuck. No wonder the calluses are so thick on grandma's hands.
En serio? That's why she doesn't get burnt anymore. She can just stick her hand
No.
right in the comal y ya. It don't
Yeah,
even matter.
exactly. Straight into the fuck the comal and right into
That's
the
it.
fucking fire, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how it felt.
10,000 years, bro.
Fuck.
And did you know that like one of the ancient names of the tortilla, it was called the Tlaxcali.
Tlaxcali.
Tlaxcali. Now, when I hear words like that, it's no wonder sometimes there's a little bit trouble with English. Because some of these words, like I can't even hardly say that. Tlaxclali. I mean, and there's a whole shit ton of words I can't even say right. Like I can say like Huitzilopochtli, and I can say like Quetzalcoatl. I can say that. I can say Tenochtitlan, but there's some of these words that I can't even say. My tongue won't even do that.
Well, I don't even want to tell you what my brother and sister's fucking middle names are and shit. Like
What?
it'll blow your fucking mind. But nah, that's too much inside baseball, Holmes.
Oh, right.
But what about these fuckers that they don't even speak Spanish, they speak Mixtec.
Oh,
I mean, you've
yeah,
heard of this shit.
Nahuatl and shit.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, and when you work at the county, they actually have to get no, for reals. They actually have to get interpreters that speak some of these native languages.
Yeah, man.
It's
Exactly.
true. It's
It's like a
true.
it's like a secret code, Mixtec. Who the fuck speaks Mixtec?
Mixtecas. Damn it, it's
That
true
makes a
though.
lot of sense when you say it like that.
Well, ya sabes, Jay. Ya sabes. I'm
You're
the
right.
voice of reason.
You are, man. You're like Jiminy fucking Cricket
I'm either
in my
well,
head. Like,
either the voice of reason or the voice of raisins. I don't know, one of the
oh,
two.
yeah. It depends on the season, vato.
It depends on the season, cabrón.
Is it raining? Then it's not raisin time.
And it's not raisin.
We're not raisin. It's not the voice of raisin.
Damn
Okay?
it.
It's
Damn it.
raining right now, stupid. You're gonna get them all moldy and shit.
Damn
Fuck
it.
it.
Oh,
Yeah.
and did you know that tortillas de harina didn't even happen until the Spanish brought wheat over to the New World, and then they
Mm-hmm.
started adding wheat, and then that's where we get the tortilla de harina.
Mm.
Did you know that? It's pretty interesting stuff.
No, man, no. I do know this. You know that shit that we think of as Indian fry bread.
Yeah.
That shit didn't fucking exist until we took away their fucking horses, took away their fucking acorns, took away the fucking way of life, took away their fucking dignity, stuck them on some bullshit fucking land,
Damn it.
and then sent them sacks of fucking flour and said, "Here you go."
Damn. Dirty ass
Yeah.
blankets and dirty ass flour. Here you go.
Well, the dirty ass blankets first to kill most of them, and then we stick
Right.
them on the most fucked up ass land, and then say, "Oh yeah, I guess we got to feed you," and then we just send them sacks of fucking flour and other, large commodities and shit. I mean,
Damn it.
we spent a whole segment talking about that shit a couple of episodes ago. The fucking government cheese and all that shit. Well, that's
Yep.
where that shit started, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Subsidies.
we're sending them subsidies and shit, and they're like, "What the
Yeah.
fuck are we supposed to do with this?" Well, I guess
Right.
we'll throw some water on it and fry that shit up so it tastes good.
Damn it.
And that is some mighty fine, tasty shit, by the way, Indian
You know what I
tacos,
gotta
man.
say? Hell yeah.
Yeah, that
Hell
is a
yeah.
tasty fucking food. But the natives didn't invent that shit. That shit ain't been around for 10,000 years. That's been around for
No.
maybe 100.
Yeah.
Maybe 100 Indian fry bread. My ass, fucking victim of the fucking takeover bread,
Damn
fry
it. Right.
bread.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, gotta make
Damn it.
do. Damn,
Gotta
that
make
shit tastes
do.
good.
But it's true. Ooh, damn. Now I want to go find a powwow and go
Oh,
crash
hell
it.
yeah. Let's go make it happen.
Oh shit.
But
Some fry bread tacos right now?
I know.
Oh shit. That sounds bomb. With like the
Sounds
little
good.
pan and the oil frying. You can see the
Mm,
little bubbles bubbling up on that shit. And then
smells so good, Eric.
smells
Smells so
fucking
good.
good. and then you like put it on a plate, and then you put a little bit of frijoles on that shit, and then you
So everything
get
sticks.
so it all sticks exactly. And then a little bit of queso, like some shredded cheddar,
God damn it, that shit's good. Now you're making me
some
hungry.
tomato, some
Oh.
hamburger all picado and shit.
Mm.
Oh damn it, Jay! I may have to take a break here and go get some tacos or some shit. I don't know. I'm getting hungry.
Fuck, man. That's gonna be a lot of work making some Indian fry bread, Holmes.
Damn it.
Oh,
All right. I'm sorry. Sorry, I didn't
right.
mean to start talking about.
No, man, because you know what? In the next segment, we're gonna talk about how basically, goddamn George Lopez, why did he fucking have to point that shit out?
What do you say?
Basically, like fucking,
Oh,
we say basically all the fucking time, man. What the?
oh yeah, and básicamente, you hear that shit all the time.
I don't hear that shit. I never
I
hear
do.
the fucking Spanish translation of that shit.
Oh yeah. Pues básicamente, pues. Oh
I
yeah, all the
never
time.
ever hear that shit. I hear more or less. I say that shit all the time.
Oh yeah, I say
More or
más o menos
less.
all the time. Yeah.
More or less.
Oh
More
yeah.
or less. I leave out the or. More or less.
More or less.
Just run it all together.
Damn it.
Basically, more or less.
Basically,
Anyway.
more or less.
Oh man.
So nothing
No,
very definitive, but
yeah, but
in the
right.
general area of.
I know it's gonna be somewhere between. It's not more. It's like sí como no,
Right.
but more or less. You
Mm-hmm.
know. All right.
Exactly.
So look, when we come back from the break, I want to talk about how more or less Mexicans in this country, like they get from a political argument, they get like shoved into this whole like they get lumped into this bullshit fucking discussion.
Yes.
They're like a pawn in the discussion about fucking border control
Yes.
or fucking doing the work that other people in this country don't want to do, and therefore being like a key component of this great economy of ours, and we need to treat you feel what I'm saying? And I'm kind of sick of that shit, man. It's like
I'm over it.
I'm kind of sick of that shit.
I'm over
It's like, is that basically what Mexicans in this country are reduced to? Is their fucking as their political position, a voting bloc, a growing population, right? Of people who just come in over the border because they want to fucking take care of their family and do the work in this country that nobody else wants to do. And I'm like, motherfucker, like, been here for fucking couple hundred years already. Like, this is like, as Americans.
Yes.
Like, as Americans, I'm not talking about converts.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You know,
yes.
And I don't know about you, man, but most Mexicans I know, they just want the food hot.
Yep.
And they want the work to get done.
SOC.
And guess we're gonna talk about all that shit after the break. It is Taco Friday. It is the Taco Friday podcast. And we're talking about some kind of, I don't know, moderately controversial shit right now. I mean, we're kind of getting going during the break here.
Yeah, that's true.
And I mean, not to put too fine a point on it, Eric, but it's kind of fucked up what they do to fucking Mexican American like reputation in this country. It's not.
Yeah, it's true.
And what's worse is like, I don't think enough Mexicans actually give a shit. I don't know if that's. I don't even know if that makes it worse. I guess my point being, just to kind of recap, so we can focus this conversation.
Focus.
So we can focus this conversation. Is most Mexicans that I know just want to fucking get to work on time. I mean, they just want to feed their families. They just want to fucking take care of their kids. They want to take care of their wives and take care of their husbands and and just kind of, you know, fucking do their life just like we all do, just like most of us do anyway.
Like anybody.
And you were saying that part of your frustration is how Mexicans are actually represented in the world, and especially on media outlets and in you know, I guess you could bring television and movies into that shit.
Oh, absolutely.
But it's always like they get funneled into one of a couple of categories. It's either border control or doing the jobs that nobody else wants to do in this country.
Right, the picking of the lettuce, the grapes,
Yeah, right.
all the
Yeah,
other
the shit
agricultural
jobs.
products. The shit
Yeah,
job, basically the dirty work.
yeah, exactly. Nobody really talks about this. I get kind of pissed when I hear that fucking argument. It's like,
Well, let's
well,
talk about it.
we should let, we should just welcome, whoever from Mexico in wants to come in because they're doing all the work that Americans don't want to do. Well, first of all, stop referring to Mexicans, all Mexicans, as non-Americans. Like, just by
Right,
courtesy, you're
right,
saying Mexicans are willing to do the work that Americans don't want to do. So you've already fucking ostracized them, first of all.
right.
And you have to stop acting like Mexicans haven't been here. Like,
Yes,
been here, fool.
yes,
And you're reducing all the Mexican Americans in this country already. You're reducing them to immigrants.
right,
And like
right.
you're thumbing your nose up. Now I agree. I happen to agree, and I got to thank my father-in-law for this perspective. It's like when it comes to Mexico, it's like you kind of got to know who your friends are. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah,
Like
absolutely.
why the fuck are we always giving the finger to fucking Mexico? Like they're all fucked up down there. They don't know how to. They can't control their crime and their fucking corruption and shit. It's all fucked up in Mexico, man. But one
Yeah,
thing it's full of is decent fucking people. And it's true. They come here and do all the dog shit jobs. I mean, that at least deserves, hey, you know what? Thanks for the, like the fucking thanks on the strength. Hey, thanks, homie. Right? Why isn't this country
absolutely.
treat them like that? But that is aside from the fact that there's a whole fucking constituency of brown skinned people that have
Yeah,
been here for generations, man.
absolutely.
And it's fucking
Absolutely.
bullshit the way we go about referring to Mexicans in this country,
Yeah,
like
it's true.
as non-Americans.
It's true.
And
One of
even
the things that,
even the more progressive people that I've
oh,
met,
yeah, yeah.
they're like, oh well, we really it's very important to our economy. It's like, are you supporting fucking slave labor? That's the fucking same ass argument that the South made about the fucking slaves, stupid. Like, are
Yes,
you fucking kidding me right now? We should have compassion for the Mexicans here because we need cheap labor and they're willing to do it. And
right,
therefore we should allow that shit. It's like,
right.
are you fucking kidding me right now? There are so many good arguments to make
Oh,
for
yeah.
Mexicans being in this country, chiefly that they've been here, we've been here, it's been a contribution to American society for generations.
Well, okay. I mean, let's just roll this back. I'm not a historian. I'm not trying to get all crazy, all Chicano Latino studies. But if you recall, Mexico had all of this territory. It had, you know, current day Texas. It had New Mexico. Hence the term or name New Mexico. It had
Yeah, I've
Colorado,
I've heard of that.
Arizona, all of this, California, all of that shit, right? So Mexico was trying to encourage the United States to come and do its thing. But then when Texas decided that it wanted to have its own sense of self and it wanted to separate from Mexico. Now, there's a whole bunch of historians that will give all kinds of wonderful arguments about, you know, the reasoning and the politics behind all that shit. I don't care. What I care personally about is my own personal connection to that shit. My great great grandmother was from Texas, you know,
Mm.
and She went from Texas over to Arizona. Now, early in her life, okay, she wound up becoming an American citizen because that was the politics of the moment. So you figure she became an American citizen back in the late 1800s. So you figure my great grandma, my grandma, my dad, to me, I'm like a fourth generation American. If I had to go to war, I would be flying the American flag. Fourth of July, baby. Why? Because I'm an American. That's my identity. Now, I'm not trying to talk shit about Mexico. I care about this country. And what I was sharing with you earlier was why is it when I watch mainstream news here in the United States, I always see white faces, and every once in a while, I see African American faces, but rarely do I ever see Hispanic faces coming on to talk about Hispanic issues, Hispanic problems, Hispanic, political concerns. And when they do, it's always relegated to immigration, labor, and citizenship. Oh, and then now this new narrative of these bad hombres coming over to create havoc. Now,
Bad hombres.
that bugs me. That fucking bugs me. I mean, you have a population of Hispanic people in this country that come from varying different, origins, but that are Americans. And unfortunately, we're kind of ignored in mainstream media. When you look at the news, when you look at the movies, I mean, it sucks. I hate it. It makes me very, very upset.
Well, and politicians think of Mexicans not as a constituency, but
Right.
more of as a voting block.
Yes.
And I think that's something that you and I were kind of getting into
Yeah.
in the break, and I want to really kind of dig into that shit because
Yeah.
that shit's that's bothersome as fuck.
It is.
Like, and is it because Mexicans don't like get together? Are they not unified in how in what's important to them? Or I mean, or is it just they're fucking clueless and these motherfuckers don't know how exactly how important Mexicans are to their to getting elected? I don't know. It's so
Well,
weird because if we are a growing voting bloc and expanding,
right.
and it's in many states going to exceed 50% of the population,
Right.
um, sure as fuck doesn't feel like it come election time.
No.
It's the black vote, it's the
Yep.
white vote, it's the
Yep.
white working class vote, it's the white
Yep.
progressive vote,
Mm-hmm.
and oh, we need to get the Mexican vote. Oh, that's right. Fuck. What's important to Mexicans?
Exactly.
Immigration.
Right.
Immigration.
It's always
Uh,
lumped into that shit.
yeah,
No, it's true. You know,
yeah.
uh, I mean, one of the historic arguments is that, well, Latinos don't vote, you know.
Oh, fuck me. Are you kidding?
And I'm like, really? Really?
Fuck,
You
man.
know,
Every Mexican I know votes.
here's here's the thing. And I mean, I'm a lot of things, but I got to be fair. Now, there are a
Hmm.
lot of Latinos that feel like voting is a waste of time,
Mm,
not because they don't understand what the vote means, but because they feel like shit is just rigged.
mm,
And now I will say that a lot of people that I have spoken to about this, because it is an issue that's close to me, and I've
mm-hmm.
asked people, it's like, well, how come you vote or don't vote, you know. And one of the things I hear a lot is that they don't feel that their votes are going towards issues that make sense to them, you know, that their
Mm,
votes don't connect to their priorities.
yeah.
And when you have politicians that are trying to bolster their position, you know, and as you mentioned, as a voting bloc, Latinos are often treated as an afterthought. You know, when it comes down to the crunch time, it's like, fuck, you know, how do we bolster our numbers? Oh, I know, we'll start, you know, throwing large block parties and inviting Latinos, and you know, we'll do this and we'll do that. You know, I mean, and now Bernie Sanders recently, you know, he's one of the first people to start actually um, bringing in Latino voices into his campaign earlier than what was historically seen as normal.
Mm,
And one of the things that I remember hearing, you know, as far as like news coverage was concerned, the Hispanic community was very, very open to it because a part of what he was doing is he was engaging the Hispanic community from a standpoint of, well, please come and tell me what issues are important to you.
mm,
Inform me.
yeah.
Help me to understand what I can do to help you so that I can bridge that divide of apathy, you know? And Latinos were responding,
Mm.
you know?
So forget about what his politics are. It's like, oh fuck, at least this guy cares enough to come by the hood
Yeah.
and fucking
And
say
actually,
hi.
well, say hi and actually ask them, well,
Yeah,
what do you
and
guys
actually
need?
pretend to give a fuck at least.
Well, at least pretend to give a fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
totally agree.
Early on, early on,
Early on. Yeah,
not as an afterthought.
not as an afterthought.
You think a lot of Mexicans are like, "Pa que la chinga?" Like,
Oh yeah.
I'm saying, why fuck with
Oh
it?
yeah. Well, and I'm just gonna say this now.
When it comes to
Uh,
voting, I mean, just in general,
oh
like
yeah,
just
no,
a
it's
general
true.
approach to voting.
It's
That's so
true. Now,
weird. That's so weird because the all the, I mean, not all of them, but you know, lion's share of the Mexicans I know, you know, of course, a lot of them serve too, you know, so they,
yeah.
you know, when you serve, it kind of gives you a special sense um, of responsibility. One of my compas, fucking, his dad, he used to say, God rest his soul, he's gone. He used to say, "Mijo, did you vote?"
Hmm.
And I'm like, "Yeah, I voted." He goes, "Good. So you don't vote, you ain't got shit to say." God, I miss that guy, man. Damn
Damn
it.
it.
He was so fucking good, man. Yeah, if you don't vote, you ain't got shit to say, man. I just love that shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, yeah,
Yeah. No, it's true. You know, this is one of the things that I discovered maybe about 10 years ago when I was really heavily involved in like community development, you
yeah.
know, is that I notice that very often in the Latino communities that I've been a part of and involved in, where advocacy work and social discussion about policies were at the forefront, you know, there when you would talk to people out in the community about the issues in their particular community, there was always this sense that they were not so empowered. People would always talk about pues los ricos, the rich
Mm,
folks, or you know, los que están en control, you know,
mm,
those people that are in control, all that shit. And it's like there was always this separation. There was always this feeling of like, well, I'm not a part of that. I'm not a part of the matrix of change within the community, you know. And I think that's one of those things that the Latino community has to get a lot better at, is understanding that you can be a part of the change, of the decisions, of policy, you know. That's
mm.
huge. That is a huge, huge thing.
But do we really want Mexicans in charge of more shit? I mean, fuck.
Damn it.
I mean,
Damn it.
the school lunch is already fucked up enough. We don't need to be putting any mayonnaise on the fucking corn on the school lunch,
Oh, but
man.
that would be so good though. A
Oh
little bit of
no.
chile, limon on that shit. Damn it.
Put Mexicans in charge, man. It's gonna fuck up the school lunch even worse.
Oh
We'll be
shit.
fucking putting tahini on everything.
Yeah, shit. Maybe people would stay in school.
And they wouldn't be so dumb.
They wouldn't be so dumb.
Dumb. Oh man, the bitches used to say that shit, man. Whenever they wanted you to get into their panties, they call you dumb.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? I'm looking at an article, and it's giving an idea, just a general idea of what the top issues are for the Latino community. And at the top is education. Education is a significant issue.
According to what?
Jobs.
What the fuck are you looking at?
Let's see. I am looking at an article presented by the Pew Research Center in Washington, D.C.
What the fuck do they know?
Well,
No,
they're
I'm just
supposed to
kidding.
be a leading think tank.
No. Fucking, I know the Pew fucking center
Okay,
is, man.
Wes, I'm just saying. So,
Stupid.
education.
I know. Hey, I'm not stupid.
Fuck us, Jay. Fuck us.
Okay, shut up, fuck us.
Education, jobs, and the economy, healthcare, and finally, under those other three, number four is immigration. You know, but when you look at the narrative that is presented to America about what is important to Hispanics, you would think that immigration would be number one.
Yeah, you'd think it'd be at the top.
Yeah.
Do you think Hispanics are really actually like that interested in fucking immigration, like actively? Or do you think it's just like okay, this is our fucking mother country, and fuck, man, I mean, somebody's got to show some solidarity to that shit, you know? It's like, and most Mexicans I know are proud to be Mexican, you know, like they're proud to be brown, you
Yeah.
know. And I know, you know, there are other Latinos or Afro-Cuban, you know, members of the U.S. that have similar pride for their, you know, motherland, right? Mexicans, you know, have that. It's like, yeah, I'm proud Mexican. Yeah, fuck yeah, Holmes.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, Mexican, man. Yeah, brown pride. And
You know,
but other than that, it's like, I mean, it's almost like, yeah, you've got to be down for fuckers who just want to come over. One, somebody's got to help you move that fucking refrigerator, and if you run out of
that's true.
motherfuckers at Home Depot,
Yep.
like, you know, there's just nobody who's gonna, like, your fucking friend's not gonna do it. You know, he's gonna come up with some fucked up ass excuse. Why? Because that fucker's been here for 3-4 generations already. He ain't got to help you with that fucking refrigerator. But that motherfucker over at Home Depot, he's got a fucking family to feed. So you got to
Why,
be down for immigration.
why is it that when a white man decides to start a little side hustle to go maybe help people move refrigerators, he's seen as, responsible. He's seen as,
Entrepreneurial. Yeah.
entrepreneurial, motivated. You
Mm.
see a Latino that's trying to do the same thing. He's seen as shifty. He's seen as like, trying to controvert the economy and the.
Oh,
It's just like,
see, I don't think by and large that most people in society see that guy as that way. I think they see that guy as a hustler. And it's kind of I don't
Well,
know. It's a little bit opportunistic. It's like, oh, you're gonna roll by and fucking pick up a guy. Hey man, I need a guy. Well, why why
I,
why do you need a guy? Well, I don't need the fucking white guy who's gonna try to fucking charge me white guy rates, man. I need a fucking guy who knows how to fucking work a level and who can fucking lift a fucking refrigerator and not bitch about it, not some big fucking, 450-pound white fat ass who's gonna complain to me about his old lady all the live long day and try to charge me fucking 3 times rate because
well,
he's been here a while.
yeah.
I mean, so the people that look at those guys as shifty often are so fucking like high up in the food chain, like from an actual, like real boots on the ground level. Like if you thought that guy was shifty, would you pick him up, throw him in your fucking car, and
Right.
take him over to your house? Really? If you
No,
thought he
but I
was
mean,
that shifty?
I think a lot of people when they look at, Latinos that are trying to make a living for themselves, and I mean, yeah, if you're not documented, really, what do you have to bargain with? You know,
Yeah, you're
you,
fucking labor.
your labor,
You're back. And the fact
and
that
then
you take cash and don't
right,
report it.
right. So, I mean, really, when you think about it, it's like, okay, so let's just say you live in a border town on the other side, the south of the border in Mexico, and you live in, a place that is not a healthy environment for a whole host of reasons. You figure out a way to get across the border, chances are you are not coming here with a formal education. You're not coming here with all kinds of money in the bank. You're not coming here with all kinds of resources that are designed to help you to be here. You're going to kind of catfish around. You're going to look for opportunities where you can. You're going to try to do everything in cash. You're going to try to figure out a way to come up, you know,
Mm.
and it's tough. I feel like America needs to. I mean, really, I feel like the United States needs to put a big sign up that basically says all that shit that we posted at Ellis Island, give us your poor, give us your hungry. Yeah, that's over. We're done with that shit. Fiend. Yeah, no more. Se acabó.
Basta, yeah.
Basta. Yeah.
Uh,
Because I think that narrative is no longer true. You know,
yeah, that's horseshit right now at
it's
this
horseshit.
point.
It's horseshit.
Well,
Because that's
well,
not who we are anymore.
no.
No, no.
You think we
That
just need to come
essentially,
correct about that
we
shit?
just need to come correct. We just need to say, okay, we're good. We are fucking good. And take down the help wanted sign because that's what that shit is. It's a fucking help wanted sign. And if we're
Mm.
not looking for help, then take that shit down and stop pretending that we are still that same country because we're not. We're not that country anymore.
Damn,
That's
you
how I
think
feel about
not?
it.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Well, I mean, what do you think? I mean, am I wrong? Are we still that country? We're not.
Man, I think we are in a lot of ways. Like in a lot of practical ways, we are. Look, it's represented in like, look, when that guy gets to this country, I don't, I really don't like actively. I really don't know motherfuckers who are rooting against that guy.
What? Are you kidding me?
No, man. I think,
Oh
I
no.
think, dude, seriously, from day to day motherfuckers, white, brown, Hispanic, that guy gets here, he's just trying to make some money. I mean, the same motherfuckers that work in Congress, fíjate, are going to vote for policies against the very motherfuckers they come home and fucking hire to tile their new fucking driveways and shit, their new fucking hallways, their bathrooms and shit, to fucking repair that garage door. The same motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
Well, then America needs to
Why?
stop bullshitting.
Yeah,
It needs to
yeah.
cut that shit out.
It needs to cut that shit out. I agree with that. I agree with that. Yeah. Well, so why don't fucking eat with one hand and wipe your ass with the other hand at the same fucking sitting.
Yeah,
You know?
totally. No, I
Yeah.
mean, it's one thing to have a policy and then to have, a procedure that handles things in a slightly different kind of way. And it's funny. Okay, so let's talk about the county job connection to all this. So
Mm,
often, when you look at it, you have the Fed up at the top that's handing
mm,
down these directives, right?
mm-hmm,
And the Fed, okay, and let's just talk about a real practical example. You have the federal government that was saying, okay, look, you sanctuary cities and all that shit, okay? Um, we are going to cut off your federal funding to shit if you don't lock up immigrants prior to them being able to be shipped over to the ICE facilities and shit.
mm,
And so
mm-hmm.
then the local governments are saying, wait a minute. So now you're trying to turn cops into ICE agents, and now you're wanting us to expend our manpower, and you're wanting us to use our local facilities. You're keeping us from actually doing the good that we do in the community because
Yeah.
now
You
you've
said dude.
repurposed us.
You said doo doo.
I did say doo doo. you've you've repurposed us into the fucking migra.
No, look, here I got a particular take on that shit. You wanna know how shit went down? Here's how it went down. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people, especially in blue states, see Donald Trump as the fucking grand wizard of the fucking KKK, and that he hates all these fucking Mexicans. And fíjate, don't fucking fool yourself, Holmes. You want to know what these fucking cities, mayors, and fucking state governors all did when they declared themselves sanctuary, whatever the fucks? They're saying, we're good people and all are welcome here. And that's fucking all that shit is, vato. It has nothing to do with the practicality of keeping somebody locked up, because most of what went down was like, hey man, if you've got somebody who doesn't have fucking status in this country, you got to hang on to them for us, for we could go get them. And they're like, no, because that's racist and we're good people and we're just gonna let them out. Dude, that's all that shit was. Why? Because you got to keep your progressive voters on the fucking hook. And if you don't fucking signal to them that you're a good enough fucking person, and this is a big way that we're going to fucking suck the dick of every fucking brown voter and every fucking progressive white voter in this city, we're gonna get down on our fucking knees and we're gonna stick the big voter dick, the fucking verga, right in our fucking mouth on national fucking TV, and we're gonna suck the fucking skin off that dick. And
Damn.
that's what we're gonna do, because we gotta show, it's gotta be a grand showing of how fucking nice and sweet we are to the poor, downtrodden, fucking maltreated, malnourished, ugly,
Malnourished.
ugly, poor, fat, underdeveloped Mexicans. That's what
Damn
we
it.
got to do. These poor fucking pickaninny fucking Mexicans. We gotta make sure that everybody knows we love them like our brothers, because the fucking Grand Wizard of the KKK is in the White House right now, and we're not like him, everybody. Lily. You know,
Okay.
it's a big fucking con job, man.
I agree that politicians are full of shit, and that this is probably a big ass desmadre. The point that I'm getting at is when you look at what happens at the Fed and it trickles down to the state level. Well, the state level, they're gonna kick that shit down kick that can down the road, right? And where is it gonna land at the state level after the fucking state? It's gonna go down to the county level.
Yeah, county.
Where Mijo just got a fucking job.
Yeah. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for him.
Right?
He's gonna get fucking benefits, and they're gonna kick in like 90 days after his probation's over. Oh man, I'm so happy. Man. Yeah.
Ahí está el pedo. So I don't know. I mean, for me, I look at this shit and I'm just like, America needs to come correct. And when I say America, I mean the United States. I know there are a bunch of people that want to give me shit whenever I say America. I'm being lazy right now. The United States needs to come correct on its narrative. I'm tired of feeling like an outsider as a Hispanic American, that I never really get to feel like I'm a part of the actual fabric of this country. I'm always in this category of, oh, well, you're a Mexican American, or you're a Latino, you're a Hispanic, and we need to treat you a certain kind of way. We need to handle you a certain kind of way. I'm a fucking American. I want hot dogs. I want root beer. I want sparklers to burn on the fucking 4th of July. You know?
Yeah, no shit. Like I said, man, most Mexicans are just trying to get to work on time.
Right.
And I'm trying to end this podcast on time. Right. And the mariachi's been playing, homie. So.
Damaging.
Good shit, Holmes. Good shit, man. Fuck. I don't even know what to talk about next week, but I bet it'll be good.
Man. It'll be good.
We should talk about Latinas. Talk about Latinas. Just have a whole episode on fucking Latinas. Yeah. I like it. I like it like
Latinas.
That. Oh, yeah. Ándale. Échale, Latinas.
Échale, Jay.
Dale, bitch. That's it for the Taco Friday podcast. Thanks for joining us. Catch us on most major social networks now. We're on Twitter at Real Taco Friday. We're on Facebook at Taco Friday Podcast. We're on Instagram at Taco Friday Podcast. And we are on TikTok.
And don't forget the YouTubes.
Oh, yeah, the YouTubes now. We're on the YouTubes.
On the YouTubes.
Just look for basically Taco Friday Podcast and you're going to find us. And look forward to your comments, your participation on social media, and reach out to us. And check it out. We've got a free t-shirt giveaway. It's pretty cool, man. Figure out how to do that on our social media.
And Julie, if you're listening, send me my shit.
Oh, yeah, get to work. Fucking drop that in the mail. Shit. God damn, bitch. Get to work.
Damn it.
Till next week, hey. Eric, thanks again, man.
Cuídate, buddy. We'll see you next week.
All right. Te watcho.